Oh yeah, we are back once again. Your boy, Major Astro Head, thrice majestus, and today we are here to answer the age-old question: Why, oh why, would you want to get a birth chart reading? A lot of people probably see a whole bunch of people, astrologers, diviners, who spam your TL with, 30% off, 50% off this birth chart reading, get it while it's high. And you're like, well, why the fuck would I spend all that money on some rando just telling me things about the stars in the sky when I was born? Well, I can think of about five reasons. Um, so the first main one, and the one that really got me interested, was that you'll learn a little bit more, a lot of bit more about your own skills and natural abilities. A lot of people use birth charts to dig deep into the well of things that they don't really either fully understand about themselves or that they kind of feel is there, but they just don't know how to pull it out. You get birth chart readings. A lot of people normally only really know up to the big three, your sun, moon, and rising sign, and then they'd be like, "Oh, that's it. If I don't got anything artistic in the big three, then I'm probably not artistic." But if you got a birth chart reading, you probably get a little bit more deeper, and your astrologer, preferably me, would be able to tell you that, "Hey, look, listen, you got the sun in the fifth house, bro. Did you know that the fifth house governs vitality and creativity? Oh, and your sun is there. Wherever the sun goes, it shines." You see what I'm saying? So this is a great opportunity for you to be able to just learn a little bit more about your own skills and natural abilities that you probably didn't know about before. Nobody ever took the chance to tell you until you stopped and got a birth chart reading. This leads me to probably my favorite one. Reason number two is that you'll identify areas for self growth and self improvement. Um, and that's always the topic on people's minds is how can I improve this? What area can I improve? I need to climb higher. Why do I even feel the need to climb so much? These are questions that, for the most part, can be answered upon getting a birth chart reading. Identifying the areas of self growth, such as, I want to know what my north node and south node means, which, like, if you know anything about that, or if this is your first time hearing about it, great, welcome. But the south node depicts kind of the energy that you had in your previous life or a previous life. And the north node, which is always the direct opposite of that, is kind of the energy that you're heading towards in this life. Think of it like if you buy into the whole reincarnation bit, probably at the end of your previous life, you're like, if I get a second chance at life, I'd like to be an entertainer instead of whatever the hell, like, you were before. And then you probably would come back here with the North Node in Leo. Or maybe your sun was in Leo, something like that. But this is because Leo governs energy, vitality, creativity. That's definitely one of the reasons why something like that might happen. And then when you figure something like that out, you're like, okay, cool. I know that if I have the abilities of a creative person, perhaps this would explain why I'm not as great with money management. There seems to be a dichotomy with that in the world. Creatives normally require additional assistance and or struggle with money management and other of the mundane grounding tasks that others might be great at, and vice versa. How you find out with birth chart reading. um this is probably everybody's big one. Reason number three, to understand how you act in relationships. Ooh. So a lot of people are like, yo, look, listen, oh, he's a Scorpio? Nah, I can't deal with that, bruh. And I'm like, bro, you don't even understand. Um, Sometimes people believe that they want relationships. Sometimes people believe that they want standard relationships. Sometimes people believe that they want non-standard relationships. And then when they get or don't get all of those, they're confused as to why they no longer want it. Getting a birth chart reading can assist you with helping to dissect that and figure that out. A lot of people don't know that the seventh house, which everybody has, just it's in different areas and stuff, and to know that you get a birth chart reading, the seventh house governs a lot of things, and one of the things that it governs is how we are within relationships. If you have an empty seventh house, that suggests that in a previous lifetime you kind of got down how to do the relationship thing. If you have a packed seventh house, meaning you have like a whole bunch of planets in there, it probably suggests that you didn't learn last time and you're here to learn now. It's a good emphasis. And understanding how certain things work. If you have a lot of Libra energy, if you have Libra in certain prominent areas, if you have energy in the seventh house, if you have a lot of Venusian energy, these are all things that are catered towards how we act in relationships. And you know what? You're not probably going to really fully understand unless you take a look under the hood, aka you're getting a birth chart reading. This also kind of brings us to reason number 4. You can kind of touched upon it with reason number 2, but you can start to uncover your, or what you might believe to be your soul or spiritual purpose. And the reason I put it in quotes is because everybody has, something different that they, call that their destiny, their reason for being, their purpose. Birth chart readings help explore this. A lot of times it's people who have super duper prominent physical energy within their birth chart, but they don't actually fully understand, why is it that I really enjoy playing sports all the time and not really doing anything else. Perhaps getting a birth chart reading can help dissect all that physical energy you have, and maybe that will help lead you to becoming maybe a physical therapist or a physical trainer or something of that nature, perhaps even an athlete, a professional athlete, things of that nature. On the other hand, some people, going back to the North and South Node, might have the South Node in Leo, which suggests that, in a previous life, they ran the show. They were either king, queen, sovereign, or some kind of entertainer or performer, or all the above. And now in this lifetime, that would mean you have the North Node in Aquarius, which suggests that you're heading towards your soul purpose, destiny, reason for being. It would be involved more with being a humanitarian, helping out people in unconventional ways, breaking down traditions and things of that nature. But yes, it's strange because you're not going to know that. You're not going to know that. You're not going to know that until you get a birth chart reading. Leads me to the 5th and final reason for getting a birth chart reading. It's really fun. It's really fun, honestly. You think about it, just sitting there and listen to somebody hit you up with a bunch of glyphs and symbols and things and telling you about things that a complete fucking stranger seems to know about you. I don't know about you, but I think that's mad fun because I'm like, how could you possibly know that? Tell me more. That's you know what I'm saying? That's the major basis of it. It's fun. It's a good time. And some people get their birth charts read by different astrologers. It's the same chart, you know what I'm saying? Same info. But they get it read by different people to get different perspectives, which kind of gives you more pieces to the puzzle, and puzzles can be fun. So, in short, these are the 5 reasons why, I don't know if you saw the 5 reasons why I believe that you should get a birth chart reading. This is your boy, the major Astro head, thrice majestus, signing TF.